What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more The Expanse. And if you're enjoying this reaction series or anything else I got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here. Let's be here together. And down below in the description box, I got my link to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/ManicMeeks. And over there, I have clear versions and full-length versions with the timer of all of my reactions, as well as my early access series. In order from Monday through Thursday, we have Lucifer. We have the Uncanny Counter, we have the Expanse, and the Rising of the Shield Heroes. All that's available. Whatever is on YouTube, I am the next week up on Patreon. So if you want to support me on there, you can. Or if you want to support me monetarily by buying some of my merch, that's down below as well in the merch bar. Or, which is why I recommend, because it's always 120% free, is to subscribe. Because it's free. She free. Okay. All right, cool. So last time on the Expanse, what had happened? We had Holden and the crew on the ship of the Rocinante, and they were minding their beautiful business when they realized that they were broadcasting a signal. They were like, how are we broadcasting a signal when I didn't broadcast the signal? Who's broadcasting the signal? Well, they figure out who's broadcasting the signal. It is a stowaway who jumped on board from what's the name? I want to call it the Talos. That's prey. So that's not what that is. But they jumped on board when they were last stopped with the butcher of Anderson Station. That's how I'm gonna remember him. Was Fred Johnson? I think his name's Fred Johnson. So, of course, Famous Amos goes out there, finds the dude on the ship, yoinks him back into the main cabin, where they're like, dog, who is you and what is you and why is you? You know what? Never mind, just throw him out. But they eventually learn that he is a spy, and he was trying to escape from Fred Johnson's grasp because he supposedly had messed up. And yeah, that's why he was on the ship. And it caused a bit of a problem because they were getting ready to cross into Martian territory, and they are on a Martian ship. A Martian, was it a war, not a warship, but like a fighter pilot little fighter bally thing. Don't judge me. So it instantly piqued their interest, and the Martian border guards pretty much were like, you know what, you were looking kind of suspicious, you're acting kind of suspicious, so we are going to prepare to board. And this is when the panic for the team sets in, because they have no backup plan as of right now to keep the Martian troops off of their little ship. And they are listening to the spy tell them that the best way for them to get out of the situation is for them to be something that they aren't, because I think he said in his words that they were pretending to be the wrong thing. They were trying to be a like a freighter or a rock hauler or something like that. But since they were a Martian warship, he suggested that they pretend to be undercover ops, and that there was something on board, like a little booklet hidden away with codes for them to use, code words for them to use, so the other Martian Navy ships knew that they were on some Martian official business, black ops stuff, go away. And it ended with like donkey balls was one of them. So it took them right up until the point where they almost were on the ship, like they were connecting their little bridge, and then they finally found the codes by disabling the battery backup for the console that had it. Because if they'd have tried to open the console without disabling the battery backup, it would have torched everything inside. So they were able to get the codes, say the 3 words they needed to, followed by donkey balls, and they went away. But during all of this, Famous Amos, being the famous Amos that he is, was intended on baking cookies with the man who snuck aboard. And the guy who snuck aboard is pretty smart and had rigged the door to blow, but he had disabled it once he realized that they were going to kill him. But the problem is that he knows there is a bit of a issue with Amos and the rest, not the rest of the crew, but at least Holden, who is the captain. So he is trying to convince Holden to get rid of Famous Amos, and Famous Amos is like, nah. I'm like, nah. Naomi is like, why? And the dude's like, well, we can't trust him, and blah, 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 blah. Like, Holden, sit down, have several seats. And then back on Earth, Christian talked to Holden's mom and trying to get a little, like, learn a little bit more about him, because she's confused as to whether he's a part of this or not. Like, if he is a part of this, blowing up the Canterbury and the Donager, how did he get there from here? But the information that she learned was that he was groomed to take over, and his mom was like, I don't want this for my baby, and we need to get him the hell out of here. So he he enlisted in the Navy, and that was that. That's it. And she was like, it doesn't make any sense. He's not a terrorist or someone who has nefarious plots against anybody, any major groups. However, the head guy was like, listen, we don't have time for all this. I'm just going to go ahead and say, take him out. And then we learned that the spy on board was actually Christian's spy, who was feeding them information about Holden and trying to figure out, more about him. What else is going on? Oh yeah, Miller. Yeah, him's gone. After, his betrayal and losing his job and the chief, he went right up to Anderson and was like, fuck your house, bitch. And I'm out. But before that, he went ahead and gathered all the money he could. And he also, I think he doesn't have the chip, but he went back to her house, to Julie's house. He took a necklace, and he got a message from his friend on, is it Eros? Saying that the ship, or the freighter, not a freighter, what is it called? It's like a little travel ship that's a part of the big ship. I don't know these ship terms, or these, I don't know the terms. But like a little shuttle from the Scopuli was still docked in their bay, racking up fees. So now he had a place to start again for the investigation on the moment. He did, and nobody else knows. So we have that. Trying to think, is there anything else? Anything else? No, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and jump into episode 8 of the Expanse Salvage. I wouldn't be able to fly like that. That's creepy. Don't talk to me. Shh. Just be quiet. Shh. Just be quiet. Don't look. Don't talk to me. Shh. Just be quiet.
First time what? First time in space. Mormon.
That sounds like...
Yes.
That sounds like gibberish.
A different kind of salesman.
That sounds like gibberish.
Forgive me for saying so, but... I don't get the impression you're a man who has accepted Jesus Christ into his heart.
Guess I'm just not that desperate.
True faith is a risk. And with great risk comes...
Yeah, I know the rest.
Not always. Most time, with great risk comes great disappointment. And even greater regret. Oh yeah, they were tasked to go pick up something for Fred. Oh my god, it's like giving me goosebumps. I hate space.
It's just a rock.
Alex, take her around. Let's have a look-see.
Is that a... I don't like this. Don't leave me, bitch.
Hold up. Swing back.
What is that? I'm looking with them like, what are you looking at? Is that a person? What the fuck is it? Can I... What the fuck?
It's some sweet parking job. It's barely registering on the scopes.
It's a stealth ship.
Like the ones that killed the Donager. And the Cant.
I kind of want to blast it.
Amen.
These things tend to shoot back.
That is true, but I kind of want to shoot it. I don't want no part of this. What in the fuckery is this? Oh. That thing is huge. How does that even work? How do you... What? Oh, no, sweetie.
This is as far as you got?
It's level 4 MCRN encryption. If I poke the wrong node, I'll wipe out all the data.
That dude in his eyeball.
I need you to look at something.
Kind of busy.
Like you're gonna shoot somebody. If it was Famous Amos, it'd be an issue. He know you ain't gonna shoot nobody.
We're here looking for survivors. And some answers, if we're lucky.
All right, then. We're going in.
Remember what happened the last time we went into
I'm
one of
just
these?
saying, I'm with her on that. Remember?
This time we got guns of our own.
I'm gonna need me to keep my Famous Amos safe.
And meet your new bodyguard.
Oh, dang, he's going out there, but look at him. He's so cute. You need to mind your business, sir, and fix it.
He
Jesus.
so much as breaks a toenail. You're hitchhiking home from this rock. Sure thing, Skipper.
I just feel like, well, he's about that charm life. I just feel like he's rolling with it. He's rolling with the homies. Don't judge me. I like that movie. Even though she is now an idiot. Not Brittany Murphy. Bless her heart. Love her. Why is everybody leaving? Because it's just Alex on the ship. Oh, there's the bleeds. Like, sir, ma'am, them some bleeds right there.
Looks like somebody got spaced.
Your kind of ship.
Absolutely, bitch. I don't like the way you're talking to my Famous Amos. You need to correct it. I don't know if I trust you enough to shoot, Holden. Could Julie be in here? Is this where Julie was? I thought she was in...
Inside.
I thought she was in the scopuli. She was in a Martian... Wait a minute. But wasn't something chewing?
Come on, Tweety Bird.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was cleaning them and that they were investment grade antiques.
I really wish I'd gotten that story.
That ship looks so huge. It looked small when it was in that rock, but boy. Is he gonna be like, get the fuck out of there? What the fuck is this?
All the airlocks are open. Folks, I do believe somebody got away.
Nobody?
Looks like we got it safe. Something in it.
Great. Another goddamn safe.
That's your job, ain't it?
Naomi, there's battery backup on the control panel. All systems green. Do you want me to fire up the reactor? This will go quicker if we had some lights.
Yeah, just warm it up.
This is very Aliens. I'm gonna need you to flip it so I can see. I don't like not seeing.
Naomi?
Bitch, what?
What the hell is that?
It's a bunch of
Tycho Station pinged the Nathan Hale approximately 4 hours ago.
That's what it's
They wanted to know
Tycho.
why a UNN battleship was headed straight for them.
What were they told?
Plausible story about reactor malfunctions and an urgent need for temporary dock. Just won't see it that way. They'll think we're lying, and the OPA will make sure of it.
It's done. Moving on. James Holden. We learn nothing from a dead man.
Secretary General's orders.
You'll turn him into a martyr.
James Holden will be killed in random street violence on Eros, the murder capital of the belt. Wrong place and wrong time. Frank DeGraff was found dead in his home this morning.
He took his own life. Jesus.
I'm so sorry. We can finish later.
We can finish now.
Did he really kill himself, though? I don't believe that. Not right now. I know you guys are not about to go out there and touch this shit. I know you.
Alex, did your drone turn anything up? Negative.
Y'all, it. Hell no, to the no. No.
It's stealth tech stuff. A nanofluid spill that froze when the ship was vented.
Touch it with your finger. Touch it with your finger.
The ship's called the Anubis.
Anubis.
Spelled A-N-U-B-I-S.
Uh-huh.
Anubis.
It's pronounced Anubis, Egyptian god of the dead.
Like, nobody sees this wiggling and jiggling.
Maybe this is what he was talking about. I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
Hold
Bitch,
it behind you!
Jesus.
Back off! For a second, it felt like that thing was...
It was alive.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Amos, cut out the computer cores. It's time to leave. Alex, we've encountered a possible biohazard. We need full decontamination.
Wasn't gonna let y'all back aboard without it.
We should stow these in the cargo bay in case we need to jettison them quick.
Anybody object to us turning that ship into scrap?
Hell no.
Well, anybody except you.
Do it.
Blow that bitch.
You
Well, if he
control
blows it
that
up.
ship. You have a bargaining chip. Why would you destroy something you control?
Because that ship is a weapon. And that thing on it felt like a weapon too. And I don't think Fred Johnson or Earth or Mars or anybody should have it.
Blow that bitch sky high. Like the school he was in on the Disney Channel. Sky high. Unless shooting it feeds it, and then that's a problem. Good job. Hopefully it doesn't spread the particles everywhere. So Julie got out of there. Julie is Roman Polanski, clearly. Because she was the only motherfucker left.